Hi guys, Paul from Warrior Tactical Systems here. In this video I want to talk about the ego in martial arts. We really have to surround ourselves with good people, and as we're starting out in martial arts, if we can, carry that philosophy into it, we can go so much farther. And we're less likely to be stopped along the way if we understand the importance of surrounding yourself with good people that, aren't wrapped up in that ego and keeping your own ego out of things. So getting a good instructor, a good training partner, and getting your own ego aside, you can really go places. You don't want to let other people's egos stop you. Anytime you, create something, you express an opinion, maybe it's the first time you're teaching a friend a new technique you just learned, there's always those people out there that want to tear it down and tear you down. If you want to have the tallest building in your town, there's two ways to do it. You can tear anyone else's down, or you can build your own building up. So, we want to be the people that are building our own building up instead of tearing other people's down. I saw a video online not too long ago. A newer instructor, he's not young or anything, but teaching some weapons accessing techniques, which is kind of my forte, and I enjoyed the video. It was very good, and I saw some things that I had used or had been teaching for a while. He may have developed the same things in a different vein. There are a lot of people that have. So, but a guy had been around many years and put him down. He said, "Oh, we've been doing that for years." Kind of was just negative about it. It was just unflattering, to say the least. I know for me, I teach a lot of different things, and I had one guy who I was teaching a concept in a video, and rather than trying to understand the concept, he looked at a picture and was attacking my stance in the picture. I wasn't teaching stance, I was teaching a concept, but you get the idea. There are people out there like that. I've had people say, well, that's too complicated when I'm teaching something that's one movement. It's super simple. The goal isn't their goal isn't generally to help you, it's just to make themselves feel better, look better, etc. Now, positive criticism, you always want to be open to that, because somebody who has the heart to take the time to criticize something in order to help you, to show you a better way, you really have to take the time to thank that person, because most people won't do that. But don't let those naysayers or haters or whatever you call them to discourage you. There's always somebody that's going to know more than you, and that's fine. You still know more than somebody else, and you can help that person. So always be willing to express your opinions and your beliefs. If you know what you're doing, you've been training, to the best of your ability. You look at somebody like Dan Inosanto. He probably knows more than almost anyone. It's just in martial arts in general, the whole span of things. And he's constantly learning. He's encouraging people. I've never trained with a man personally, but I've never seen him online or in video or anywhere else putting a style down, a person down. I'm sure he would tell you if you're doing something wrong or he thought it could be better, but he's not attacking people and putting people down for no reason. So your instructor's philosophy is just as important as his style. If you have an instructor who understands leadership and encourages people, they should create an environment that empowers people to think, to question, to take risks, and to grow. If your instructor's going and talking to you about another student, what a piece of crap they are, well, they'll probably do the same thing to you, and you know that. So, we always need to look at that leadership, and we need to make sure that we're always, as leaders, we're always encouraging, that we never criticize our students to other students, that we, create that environment where learning is going to happen. Another thing is training partners, picking good training partners, and that can be difficult at times too. I have a good friend of mine who's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he doesn't train very often anymore because every time he goes to roll, it's a death roll. Somebody is gunning basically, and he can't take those injuries like he could when he was younger. He needs to keep his body healthy for his job, so he doesn't get to train as much as he'd like to. If he could find a good training partner that would flow, he could still get some benefit of the training and not have to worry about injuries. As individuals, for our own ego, we need to be open-minded. We need to listen. Listen first. You know, it's okay to question, but listen and give it a try first. Check out what your instructor's saying. Try to understand it, and then test it and go back and question, hey, how come this didn't work? Why didn't that go the way I wanted it to? You know, it may be an issue of, you know, that tool or technique may come back to you at another point in time, even if your instructor doesn't understand its application. I know for me, I started out with an Abednego based system with a stick, and when I started doing the Dog Brother style fighting, I really wasn't finding much use for it. I mean, I would flip a hand shot with an Abednego once in a while and get a quick shot there, but it wasn't until I, you know, got in more into the clinch and understanding where the ground, how much power you can generate over a short motion with the Abednego, that it started to have a place again for me. I don't use it all the time, but when I get into that position, when I get in that role, it fits that role. So, you know, always keep that open mind about your own learning. And again, the main thing is surround yourself with good people, choose a good instructor, find a few good training partners, and you know, if you do that, you surround yourself with those good people and you keep that open mind and take risks, you can't help but grow. All right, so leave the ego out, guys. All right, stay safe. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to Warrior Tactical Systems if you haven't already.